मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते। हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। So today onwards we will be seeing the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We had seen till the 4th chapter, and now we will be entering into the 5th chapter. Before entering into the 5th chapter, let me introduce the need for this chapter. See, as you know, Gita is a moksha shastra. Moksha shastra. Shastra means shasanat trayate, shamsanat trayate. That it protects from some kind of incompleteness. So there can be Artha Shastra, there can be Kam Shastra, there can be Dharma Shastra. So Dharma Shastra is from Jaimini, Artha Shastra is from Kautilya many times, Kam Shastra is from Vatsayan, etc. So they try to protect you from some kind of deficiency in the outer world. all three Shastra are the one which take out sense of incompleteness from something of the world and protect you from incompleteness. I'm repeating it, from the world, of the world, for some time, at some place, in some situation. The difference between Moksha Shastra and other Shastras, Moksha Shastra takes away incompleteness in Aham at all place, at all time, in all ways, in all situations. What is moksha? What is moksha? Many of you may have, because some of you are new. Therefore, I will just mention moksha in few words, and then I'll move ahead. What is moksha? Moksha I will put in 3-4 points. It is param abhayatvam, param swatantram, and ekatma darshan. So first is param swatantram. What is absolute freedom? The world, the responses world gives, doesn't make you feel small, doesn't make you feel lost, doesn't feel me that I have lost something. I have been looked down upon, or I have not been given my place. You don't search a place in the world. You don't search a place in somebody's heart. Why? For the one who has got the moksha, the world is not at all existing. It's a mithya thing. So Satya and mithya for him can't mix together. And therefore all that things what he sees, he is free. As you are free from dream when you wake up, similarly he is free from the world. Swatantram is anatmani mithya darshanam, atmani satya darshanam. In the anatma, he sees falseness, and in the self, he sees completeness. This is called moksha. Somebody went to some saint, he asked that person died, will he get moksha? The saint said, moksha has nothing to do with death. Moksha is a knowledge at any time. Okay? Not subject but that. Okay. So if anything is not okay, please indicate. Okay? So moksha means that nothing is making you feel small, incomplete. Nothing is making you feel that I have been left aside, I have been dropped, or I have been looked down, or I have become big because you don't see any relation with yourself, with the world. This is called moksha. Neither action, neither bhog, neither honor, neither dishonor. You are so much established that you see that there is you don't seek any kind of gratification, any kind of sorrow. You don't get it. You may see it, but you don't feel it in you. Like in the film you see that the whole film is on fire, but you don't feel that fire is going to come and touch you. So there is a mithya buddhi in the screen. Although you enjoy the film, or sometimes you cry also. If you have seen film, I hope you have cried. Not cried. अच्छा ऐसा कैसे सकता है? अच्छा फिल्म देखा है? हाँ आंसू तो आ जाता है. Certain scenes are like that. Certain scenes are like that. You cry also. क्यों भाई हरीश जी है ना? So Harish ji has cried. So it is not possible that you don't get emotional, but you feel it is false. Although the hero was caught and shot, but still you don't feel that he is killed because you don't feel related to anybody in the film. Even if you are doing the film and you are the hero or you are the villain, after I have heard, after the shots are over, they both have tea together and shaking their hands. They are very close friends sometimes. The hero and villain are very close friends in the film. And I have also heard, I'll not take the hero and heroine were so close in the film, they don't talk at all in the outside world. So, I will give you example later on if you want. You know that? I'll tell you. They don't talk, they're not in talking terms. Itni distance. So when you Swatantra means Anatmani Mithya Darshanam, Atmani Purnatva Darshanam. So you're not perplexed if something goes wrong. You're not happy if something goes very right. You see it, everything as that is, it's not there. Moksha is the name of a darshan, not a kriya. Moksha is the name of vision. Moksha is the name of perception. Please note, it is not a new perception. It was veiled and it is unveiled now. It is an understanding. It is a clarification. So somebody says bad thing. So you say that person is not real and to whom he is talking also is not real. So I am untouched by any praise or censure. Or I am untouched by any kind of glorification. This is moksha. This is the one point we have to keep in mind. Swatantra darshanam. And therefore anything happens, tulya ninda, ya sukh dukha, tulya ninda, tulya samaloštashma kanchana. If you see in Bhagavad Gita, because tulya loštashma kanchana, for him, the mud, gold, and glass piece all are same. Not that he has eyes problem, but he sees that it has no value by itself. It has no value to give me any joy. When something doesn't have existence, it doesn't have a value. So you become very equanimous about that. Somebody is praising you and you know that he is the one who did not like me. So you are not affected by his praise. Because you feel that this is false. This is swatantram. Second thing about moksha, and please note, we all want this swatantram. We all want to be free. Free means I don't want to work. I don't want to get any sorrow. We are all moksharthi. We are all wanting moksha. Only we are wanting moksha in something other than I. We are seeking the moksha in I, but we think it is in other thing. If I marry, I'll become more freer. I'm more happier. If I have children, I'll become more free. I'll become more happy. I feel lonely without a child. So in my life, loneliness has come because no children are there. When I see everybody's children, I feel so inferior. And when I go out in the society, they ask me, how many children you have? Because some people have nothing to ask. So what to ask? So I have no answer. At that time when I have to say, sorry, I have no children, then that person says, sorry for asking the question. So this is what makes me very embarrassed. I feel therefore I don't go to the people around, I don't go to the parties, I don't go to the marriages. Because they ask certain questions. I don't want to answer this, but what to do? So this sense that you become something that is, you're not settled in you. Settling means when something is settled, when you sit sometimes. So I see some people are very settled when they are sitting. Very few. So some are settled. That they are very comfortably, you can see that this person is very comfortable in sitting like that. But most of the people who are sitting, I can see the movement, I can see they are having some pain. They are finding opportunity to move the leg. When I see here, they can move. So they are not settled in themselves. You want to change your position. When your pain is there, you want to change your leg. You want to change your stance. So when you are not settled with something, you search for some other thing. When you are settled, then you are fine. You see how he is very comfortable in that position. That means he doesn't need to shift. When you need to shift in your eye, that is called you are not settled in your eye. You are something else you are seeking for. You are not at home with yourself. You are uncomfortable with yourself. When you have fever, etc., so you are uncomfortable with your body. You lie down, you feel hot. Then you do something, put on the fan. Then you put on the fan, you feel cold. Then you again put on the fan. Then this direction you sleep, you feel this is not, let me sit up. When you sit, you feel I'm getting tired. So you are not at home with your body. You are struggling with your own body. That is called disease. So when you are struggling with your own self, that means you want to change your eye. Somebody said, I've changed my house. I said, why? Only the drawing room was very small. Achha, if 20 people came, I couldn't accommodate. Therefore, I didn't call you for Viksha, excuse. So therefore I didn't call you because the room was very small. Now I have to come alone. So this is called, therefore you shifted your house. When you are at home, you don't want to shift your arm. You don't want to do a work because you do a work to get an identity, to get some kind of new I. Because my I is not, I feel I am not with me. I am not fully happy with me. And that person who gives you a small I, you don't like that because he gave me a small I. You are not able to add, well, I'm afraid of talking because if he says something I get disturbed. He doesn't disturb. What he gives you a small I, and feeling that he has given me a small I is reality for you. Therefore that you are uncomfortable. Well, I like that person. You like because he gives you a bigger I. Therefore you are very happy with him. So we don't go to the work, we don't go to the people, we go for search of bigger eyes from the world. Bigger introduction, bigger about me. I hope your understanding is very good. About me, if your understanding is not good, I don't like you. And if your understanding is very good, I like you. This is bandhan. Bondage is that I have such eyes which are uncomfortable. You are not uncomfortable with the world. You are uncomfortable with the eye that world has given you. And you want to get comfort from the eye which the world gives you. It is your eye problem, not a problem in the world. You have made yourself. Once I was going for some Viksha, so one father, the person who said, he said, my son is slightly mad. So he talks very foolish things. So please don't mind. Because he may belittle you, or he may say some things which may be not appropriate. So you don't mind. I said, okay. So when I went, he said, why did you come in my house? I said, for food. He said, why? In your house there is no food? When you can get food in your house, then why should you come in my house? That means you don't have any food in your house. Every day you won't come. So when he started asking this, Others, I was smiling because I was not giving an eye with what he was saying. I was not defining myself. But if I had not known that, I would have felt that, see, he shouldn't talk like that. He has called me for dishonoring or what? Maybe. So when you go with the world, Swatantra means that a person is very having a complete eye. He feel nothing can make me feel that I need somebody to give me some small eye or big eye. I am very at home with myself. I can spend hours with myself. With whom you are at home, you can spend hours and days and nights and years and months. And if you are not at home, you start searching an excuse to go out. If you are not very good with somebody, you will say, I have another work. Although no work, but still you go out. Because you are uncomfortable with the eye that he has given. You are not uncomfortable with the person. The person has made you feel smaller. And I wanted to see myself bigger. I can't see myself small. But he gave and you took it. He gave and you took it as a reality. If we had not taken it as a reality, it was fine. I hope you are understanding moksha. But you took it as a reality. Many saints I know who were abused, but they live with the person who abused them. I give the example of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. So it is not that we get perturbed, we get disturbed because I don't know myself, therefore what you will say I will immediately believe in. Somebody says you are looking very good today. Then thank you. Thank you. And if you go to the parties, etc., and you start feeling like that, and you start, the person acts, he with everybody he feels he will say nothing. Arey wow, kya baat hai aaj? Looking really stunning. Thank you. You are feeling, he has, before you drove, you never felt like, but you are feeling like, oh, what a dress, what a shirt, what a sari, wow. I think you have stolen today the whole limelight. And you start feeling very good. Before that I was normal. And after that you feel that I have something extra. Supposing you are fine. Somebody says, you are looking very sad today. No, I am not sad. And you start feeling because he has said. I was fine. I had no problem at all. But why I am feeling sad? I am sad or what? I look sad. Then you ask somebody, listen, idhar aao, ring. Do I look sad? He said, little maybe. I look sad. Little, I think you look little sad, little maybe. And then you feel I'm sad. You put on new dress, you feel I'm smarter. When you have not dressed well, you feel I am so shabby. Dress is shabby is what another thing, no problem. If you supposing hairs are all disheveled and scattered, you feel I'm looking very messy. I can't go outside like that with the messy hair. People will think I'm so shabby and so uncultured. I have no dressing sense. People will think, underline, that I am very ill-dressed. Therefore, let me comb my hair first. I comb my hair. And after hair I comb, I see I'm fine, I have put some powder, etc. I want to be presentable. I want. Underline that. Don't miss the main point where I am coming from. Saints are not like that. They may come out shabbily. They may come out without clothes. Mukalpur Baba was there, he hardly puts any clothes. Nityanand Swami, I was talking about them. Lion cloth. He had a big stomach he had. He had liver problem over it. Dark in color, lion cloth. Nothing. Generally, if you are having paunch, you cover it. Don't pick t-shirt, etc. My pot belly is there. So, he had no desire to be seen very good. He had no desire to be appreciated. He had no desire to be praised or people should look. No desire to be very well dressed, no desire to be very well nicely kept, combed hair. कुछ नहीं. Sometimes clothes are shabby, sometimes no clothes, sometimes there is a vibhuti all around. ऐसे सब जगह विभूति लगा लिया. Because they say this is not me. बोले body may be ugly, but ugliness of the body has nothing to do with me. We define ourselves with the house. They may live under a tree. Or they may have a small house, one room, bedroom. And somebody comes with a car, a big person. They don't feel inferior that my house is small. House is small, I am not small. So this experience, this continuous realization of completeness is moksha, number 1 point. Number 2 point, swatantratvat, abhayatvat. Other than me, nothing can kill me. I am not insecure. I am not insecure. I am not subject to reduction. Fear is an emotion where I feel somebody can take away something from me, something, my attached object can be taken away, or my identity can go away, or my position can go. That is called bhaya. I don't have any bhaya. Even if somebody shoots also, nainam chindanti shastrani, because he has not shot me, the self. He has shot the body. Let the body be cut into pieces. Doesn't matter. For him, death is it's a celebration. It is not a. He will never say, "I will die, I will pass away." That he feels I am saying the wrong thing. He may say that when the body dies. I is beyond death. Yainam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam. Ubhauta nuvijanita. Second point. Fear is not there. I told you about Mahatmas. On their lap, snake went away. On their lap, and they are living in jungles or they are living near rivers. They are meditating near Gangaji. And one snake came and passed on their lap. Imagine if it happened with you. One Mahatma was there, Abhinav Vidyachari, in Sringeri. He was meditating. One day snake climbed him on him. And like Shuji, he did like this on his head. So his guru was passing. He said, "Oh, Bhujang Bhushanaya Namah." Bhujang Bhushan is the name of Bhagwan Shiva. But he didn't move. Snake was like him on his head. The snake was comfortable. Because he was in jungle. In Sringeri, a lot of snakes are there. So they have made one snake temple only. They are not perturbed. I can't take cockroach, I can't take ant, I can't take this. Ram, kya aaya? What happened? हम लोग को तो we don't need any reason to be scared. अपने में सोच के डर लग जाता है. The robber is coming that house. Oh my God. When? Last night. Next house. Next robber came. Achha. He must have seen my house also. Third point. Swatantratvat, abhayatvat. Third point. Ekatma darshan. Like, this is very important. This is a Mundaka Upanishad question. Knowing one, everything else is known as I. Everything is seen in I, and I is seen in everything. Kasminu bhagavo vigyate sarvamidam vigyatam bhavati. Knowing what, everything is known. This was Chandogya 6th chapter. Then you heard Gita. Sarvbhutasnamatvanam sarvbhutani chatmani ikshate yog yuktatma sarvatra samdarshana. In Kaivalya, sarvbhutasnamatvanam sarvbhutani atmani sampashyan brahma parmam yati nanehatna hetuna. In Manusmriti, sarvbhutamastas, first line is same, second is different. Sarvbhutasnamatvanam sarvbhutani atmani swarajam adhigacchati. This slok comes in first line is same, many places. I see myself in the world and world in me. These three things is called moksha. I'll come back to it. What about the freedom from birth and death? That is one as a byproduct of moksha. There is no one to be born. Pretyasmat lokat, you heard in the morning class. Amrita bhavanti. Pretyasmat lokat. Amrita bhavanti. Pretyasmat lokat. Karyakarn sanghat. Sanghatat. Pretya, having left ahankara and mamkara. This is moksha shastra. That means it will free you from all problem at all time. Why? Because there is nobody to feel insecure. There is nobody who is feeling sad in you. There is nobody who is feeling small in you. There is nobody in you who is feeling lost in you. Sadness is the name of not situation. Sadness is the name of aham nyuna. हम छोटे हो गए. I am छोटे हो गए. I have become small. I have become insignificant. I am nothing for him. My child is lost. My son is lost. My daughter is no more. My mother is no more. My father is no more. This is all sad. I am looked down upon. Yes, because you are too short. Oh. Therefore people look you down. Don't make fun of me. Okay. So this is what sadness is all about. Gita says, now come to the point. I have to come to 5th chapter. What is 5th? In 4th chapter, what is there? To attain that moksha, you have to get knowledge of the self. Moksha will happen only when you have knowledge of the self. So knowledge of the self is the means and moksha is the end. And to have the knowledge of the self, there is something called lifestyle. That lifestyle that was mentioned is called Karma Yoga. Another Shastri name of lifestyle is called Nishtha. Nishtha. ठीक है. So lokis means vidha nishtha. Nishtha. Nishtha means this is my way of approach is this. This is my way of approach. Like I am committed to this path. That means I keep this thought intact. So Karma Yoga is a means for Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga is a means for moksha. So Karma Yoga is a means, Jnana Yoga is the end. Jnana Yoga is a means, moksha is the end. So there is nothing called you cannot say that what is my sadhana. You can't change the means because means is required. Should I be on the Jnana marg or Karma marg? Depends where you are. Depends where you are. If you are already pure, then you can be on the Jnana marg. But I feel I am pure, but I want to hit everybody. No, then you are not pure. Or I am very angry on that person. Or I have a lot of calm in me. Or I am very aggressive, I am very blunt. Or I am uncontrolled sensually. Or I sleep a lot. But I feel I am on Jnana marg. देखो, then you will get this. You are not in the Gyan Marg, you are in no marg. You are not in the path right now. अभी तो तुमको कर्म योग करना पड़ेगा. So it's not an option that I will go, Gyan will take you to the moksha, Karma will take you to the moksha. Independently, Karma marg will not take you to the moksha. Because moksha is about removing ignorance. And Karma does not remove ignorance. So what has been said in the last, second, third and fourth chapter, I'll give you in few sentences. They have mentioned about this Karma marg. And they have mentioned about the Gyan Karma Sannyas, renunciation of action in self. Bhagavan has not emphasized renunciation of action as a sadhan. I can understand. Can you say it slowly? Yes. What did Bhagavan say? In the last 3 chapters, Bhagavan has meant about the sadhan and sadhya. What is a sadhan? Sadhan he mentioned as karma yoga, lifestyle in which you offer your ahankar. And you use the action world, you use relations, you use action, you use your workplace to lessen your reactions, to get out of your weaknesses. The sharp edges of your personality, you try to round it up. I have sharp edges, yes, others feel it. You have made many hearts wound. Many hearts have bled because of you. No, yes. You don't know. No, I am a very good person. So, and you have hurt yourself maximum. Point is when you have a needle or a knife in your pant, first you will be hurt. Others will not hurt. If you have a needle or a knife or a sharp stone in your shirt pocket or a pant pocket, and you are sitting somewhere, a moment you will be hurt first. Others won't be hurt. Others will hurt later on. Get hurt. As much you have hurt yourself, nobody has hurt you. Because of your ahankar, because of your irrational lifestyle. You have not followed any dedicated path. Your life was not surrendered. But I like moksha. Yes, I also like. But do justice with that. So I choose a lifestyle. It's not a choice which means shall I take karma yoga or jnana yoga. It's not free. Because you're not fit for that jnana yoga. I hope you are following me. And this was mentioned in the 3rd chapter. 3rd chapter. And the 3rd chapter and 2nd chapter also praised this kind of karma yoga. Eshate bhita sankhe buddhir yoge tvamam shruno buddhya yuktya yaya partha karma bandham prahasyasi. Yoga karmasu kaushalam. Bhagavan is praised a lot. Don't miss what I am going to say, because if you miss it, you will miss something big. Very good. When I follow this lifestyle, when I follow this attitude, it is an attitudinal change. It's a change of my way of seeing the situation, so that you become more free from the world's response towards you. You are not dictatable. When a person has ego, he is dictated. When he has attachment, he is dictated. Please meet me, please see me, I can't live without you. Please come and sit with me, talk to me. What to talk? Nothing, just like that. Some light talk. I don't like you, get out from here. So when I don't have when I have likes and dislikes, you dictate my emotions. So moksha is emotional freedom from everybody. So that which makes you free emotionally, world doesn't have a say on your on your nature, on your happiness. It doesn't have a say or sway. Then you are passing the class of Karma Yoga. That means you are free. ठीक? When you go to the Gyan Marg, please note, Gyan Marg. But, there can be more than one means to attain the Gyan Marg. Gyan Marg means thinking that I am the consciousness alone. Don't mix two marg. Thinking that I am the pure self alone. Thinking that I am the one who is the substratum of the world. Whole day and night you don't do anything, you think like that. Just think. Just try to justify how you are not small jeev, how world is not real. You keep on reiterating the drishyatva of the world, the falseness of the world and completeness in the self. Using the scriptural mantras, etc. ठीक है ना? हाँ? I'm not talking of Gyan Karma Sannyas. Now the word sannyas will come. Don't get confused, please. Sannyas is of two categories. One is called freedom, renunciation in action. Other is called renunciation from action. Fourth chapter was talking of renunciation in action. Karmani akarmayah pashyet. Who sees the actionlessness in the action. 18th shlok. Fourth chapter did not talk about renunciation from action. That was undercovered rather. It was not given sufficient coverage. Don't get confused, please. Freedom in action is that even though I am seeing that action is going on, I feel actionlessness is the reality. And a lot of shlokas were there in that. And this sannyas, this Gyan Karma sannyas, grahast can have, sannyasi can have. More slowly I can understand. This Gyan Karma sannyas, the sannyas is of the nature of not action. It is nature of vision, of not seeing anything else other than the self. Everything is seen in self. Brahma, Arpadam, Brahma Havi, Brahma Agnav, etc. etc. And a person can still work a lot. Karman abhipravritto binaiva kinchit karoti saha. है ना श्लोक आता है गत संगस्य मुक्तस्य ज्ञानावस्थित चित्सा etc. कर्मण्य अभिप्रवृत्तोपि नैव किंचित करोति सः. One श्लोक came like that. He is terribly involved, but still he is not doing. I am not doing. Naiva kinchit karomiti. This is active person, but he does not see. This is as if grahast is doing that. Another person is there. Shariram kevalam karma kurvanna apnoti kilbesham. Kevalam. He sees only he doesn't do anything. And still he feels nothing is being done. So there are two expressions of Gyan Karma Sannyas. One expression is that he is very active grahast, but he is established. Other is he is not active at all. This is renunciation in action. This is the goal. This is the moksha. ठीक है? But one more question is there. What is the question? To attain this state, do I have to do the action and karma yoga or not? There is an option. You can do the action and attain Jnana Yoga Yogita, or you can renounce the action Not as Gyan Karma Yoga, Gyan Karma Sannyas, but as a means to get that Gyan Karma Sannyas. This is called outer sannyas. Earlier was inner sannyas. So I take outer sannyas to get inner sannyas. Outer sannyas is not inner sannyas. This is a means. So karma yoga is one means, and outer karma sannyas is another means to go to the station called Gyan Yoga. And Gyan Yoga will take you to the moksha. So it is possible a person is doing action and he goes to Gyan Yoga. Gyan Yoga means that I am just contemplating on that. He has not renounced everything, but he has gone to that. But to get to that, I have renounced. When you take sannyas for getting Gyan Yogita, that is called Vividisha sannyas. And when you are already a sannyasi, who is Gyan Yoga, who is a Karma Gyan sannyas, Gyan Karma sannyas, Gyanena Karmani sannyas, that is called Vidvat sannyas. I don't know what you are talking about. Bhagavad was so good. Anshumanji has washed away Gangaji. Anshumanji had come, then earlier Kakbhushundiji had come. It's so difficult, technical, I can't understand what is there. No, don't understand, don't worry. To understand or not, don't worry. Don't to put lot of effort. You will understand slowly. Once I repeat, twice I repeat, tomorrow again I will repeat. Day after again I will repeat. No, don't repeat, take new things. No, while taking new things also repeat. I am not that blunt. So here, what is very significant to note, I tell you. What is very significant to note, if you have been following. In 4th chapter, Bhagavan told about which sannyas? Which sannyas? Gyan Karma sannyas. Not sannyas of action. Sannyas in action. So Arjun was very happy. What happened? अच्छा किम अभवत संन्यास ले लिया उसने ये ठीक है So voice is heard and picture is not seen. चलो कुछ तो दिख रहा है. At least you are hearing something. What happened? देखो, please understand that. Audio is there, no? So never mind those who are listening, you are concerned with the audio, as if you have never heard audio, only video you say. So you have been listening, earlier no video was there, only audio were there. That tape was there, with pencil you had to put like that. You used pencil and a pen to rotate it, if you know that. And always it got spoiled, and sometimes it came out also. And you put it back. ठीक हो गया? चलो, thank you. Understand this chapter, how it beautifully is. In 4th chapter, Gita is very interesting. Very, very interesting. In 4th chapter, Bhagavan told from 18th shlok to almost 41st shlok told he told about Gyan Karma Sannyas. That Arjuna, how renunciation in action is the best. Arjuna was very happy. Ultimately, last slok, Bhagavan says, Yogam atishtotisht bharata. Therefore, you should do Karma Yoga. Arjuna was ready to get the tailor stitch the robe. But before he could go to the tailor, Bhagavan said that Chitvenam samshayam yenam yogam atisht. You get established in Karma Yoga. ये अच्छी बात है, ये कोई बात है. And this was Arjuna's confusion since second chapter. In second chapter also Bhagavan told about Karma Yoga and Gyan Karma Sannyas, not Sannyas Yoga. Therefore he says, Esha te bhita sankhe buddhi yoge tu mam shudu. He told about Buddhi Yoga and Buddhi Yoga means Karma Yoga and Gyan Yoga, not sannyas from action. That topic was not well taken by Bhagavan. And therefore, naturally, he thought, he had a confusion now, Arjuna. He thought when Bhagavan is praising sannyas so much, when this is an easier path, supposing I have to go to X place and it is only half kilometer, one road, other road is 14 kilometer. Naturally, I will go to the half kilometer road. Why to take a longer turn? Because if you take action, a lot of responsibilities are there, a lot of ifs and buts are there, sannyas nice is there. Rules means responsibility, responsibility means action, anxiety. So Arjuna was thinking, now Arjuna did not differentiate between two kinds of sannyas. One sannyas was knowledge of self, is called sannyas. Other sannyas is as a lifestyle to attain that knowledge. This Arjuna got confused. And therefore, in the fifth chapter, Arjuna asked this question to Bhagavan. So, Karma Yoga and Sannyas Yoga is two lifestyle to attain to path of knowledge. And path of knowledge will take you to the moksha. So you can choose both. Which one? Either you can take Karma Sannyas. Yaad rakhna, when I say Karma Sannyas, I am using two words. Gyan Karma Sannyas and Karma Sannyas. I am renouncing everything. I am renouncing my family. I am renouncing all responsibilities. I am really taking to outer sannyas to get abidance in inner sannyas. Don't mix two sannyas. Most of them mix two sannyas and get confused. Inner sannyas, grahastha also can have. Householder can also have inner sannyas. So two paths are there. So which one to take? Which one you want? Bole, I think जो भी ज़्यादा मिल रहा हो दे दीजिए. Both have their own plus and minus. The path of Karma Sannyas has the world with you. You have family with you. You can live with the family, live with children, father, mother. You have a sense of little security. All the security is not there, but you have a sense of security. You have lot of, some enjoyment comes in your mind, you can still enjoy. Shastra has given permission to the grahastha. Well, I want to go out and eat today. I want to go and see a film. Achha. Which film? That I can't tell you, but I want to go. Achha. You can go. Yes. I want to put a nice dress today. Achha. Same dress. So, Karma Yoga or a Grahastha ashram, you have a lot of choices available. To your vasana can be divinized, but with lot of responsibilities. Daddy is not well. Mother's daddy is not well. Wife's father is not well. Always he was unwell. So, wife's father is not there. Then brother-in-law also is coming and sitting in with me. He'll have dinner today. Then I am taking my sister to the hospital. Then I have their marriage is there of my nephew. So I am attending the marriage there. So lot of duties and lot of responsibilities are given as a package with the enjoyment that you enjoy. You enjoy wife, then you have this duty towards wife and the family. You enjoy husband, lot of responsibility. You enjoy house, you have lot of responsibility with the house. You have to earn money. You have married, so you have to do the job. Otherwise, wife will ask, where is the money? You are honey only with money. And you are cute only when you are mute. So this is the requirement of Grahastha Ashram or when you Karma Yoga. I hope you are understanding. So lot of responsibilities, you have enjoyment and sense of security. As if elusive sense of security, let us put it like that. Elusive sense of security, and you have some elusive enjoyment also. I can play with my child, with my baby. I can go out to tourist places. You can go to you have a lot of money, you can go to Philippines. Or you can go to, if less money, go to Mauritius. Mauritius is also a tourist place. Mauritius is a heavy tourist place. Lot of tourists are there. It is safe also. It's a nice country. You can go there. You go there, roam around the beach, eat ice cream, go around, walk on the beach, take photographs, put on some dress, go on the chalets are there, book a nice hotel, order and take a dish of menulish is there. Just order that. Nice food is there coming, hot. So this is the privilege there. Wife is there, spend time feeling lonely without you. Oh, let's hold your hand and walk. Feeling so. So this you all can. You have what vasanas you have, what desires you have. It gives you an expression, and you dedicate to God. Slowly, will be out of it. It's a long path. Going to Cape Town by walking, but you will reach. There is no fall, etc. So you will definitely reach. Or you got a bike, or something is there. Still, by car also it will take 20 hours. By bike, if you go, it will take maybe 30, 40 hours. But you will reach one day. You will reach. It's a path. The sannyas path is very difficult. Why? No outer support. But good point is, you are not responsible. No wife to answer, nowhere to go to purchase potato, and potato is not good. Nobody complaining. No marriages to go to, no funeral to go to, no keeping bank account, no going for auditing, no in-laws, no maids to worry you, nothing to steal. You have been cut from all responsibilities so that you can focus completely on one direction. Still you do your own sadhana. You can do your own parayan. You can do your own om chanting. You can do your own, dhyanam, etc. Minus point is, if your vasanas are there, it is only one-way traffic. I want to watch a film. Acha. You are a Swamiji and want to watch just a film. See, the world is a film at the most. World is a movie. Vishwam drishyamana nagari tulyam. That much you can see. But I want to go eat good food. Nothing. No, you cannot go out. You have no money. But I'll ask that devotee to take me. How long you will ask him? I want to go to Philippines. No, you cannot go. Why? To be on the beach. You be in the center, not on the beach. So All enjoyments cut. Good clothes, what same anga vastra is there. Even if I put new, you don't recognize. No makeup, no ornaments at all. That I have any ring. When I was in birthday, somebody gave me nice ring. I said, I don't put any ring, etc. Acha? No perfume. No, we have fragrance of personality. No eating thing, no enjoyment, no relation, no father, mother, no. You don't visit, no, hardly. No enjoyment, no. Whatever food comes you eat, yes. So you are very free from all directions. But if you have vasana, if you have ego, then this path is very difficult. Because ego needs somebody to pump me. Ego is a tire. It works when pumped. And therefore when marriage is there, I see, okay, my wife is there. She knows that she is waiting for me. I am the world for her. Her wife is there, I am a world for her. Or her husband is there, husband thinks wife is world for me. Somebody will always be with me. Are you getting my point? But very different. You don't get irritated. Because that personality she satisfies. She brings tea, coffee. Le lo thoda sa. I don't want to take tea. Earlier I had 3 cups. Okay, make it half. When I make it half. Okay, half you can give me. Okay. She goes there, puts some. Okay, take it. So no, listen. Shalu, it's very cold. Okay, make it hot. Okay, go and make it hot. She goes, listen, get biscuit also. Listen, too much sugar is there. Put more tea. Listen, I think you have something savory. I'm bringing that. Okay. My button has been broken. Can you... I am making... There is somebody to respond to you as you want. Your egocentric personality, your attachment. When my grandson has got... Acha. So that is there you can love somebody. In sannyas, nobody there. You can't say, have tea, say, go in the kitchen. We have lived like that. Button is not there. You have his needle. Nobody pampers you. And nobody, you have no right on anybody. You can say, I'm your husband, do like that. But she says, I'm your wife. You cannot say this to anybody in sannyas. And therefore, what makes sannyas life tough and difficult is that you have no way to express your enjoyment vasanas. If you do it, you will be in a soup. People will snub you, reject you, bag named you. And you yourself will be ousted from the ashram. Not from the people's sides. He is too demanding. He eats a lot. Or he puts on very nice clothes. See, sannyasi has put on such a golden necklace. He looks good when he is simple. Or he lives in that particular, or he has gone for sightseeing, or he has gone to Honolulu. Where he wanted to go to where gambling is done. Las Vegas. What he has to do there to go there? Where did he go there? Las Vegas. Just to see. No, it is not for seeing. It is for gambling. What he has to do? He has to see the whole world itself as a gambling, not to get involved. That makes sannyas tough. Okay? You have nobody to pour your anger. Then wife you can shout, husband, wife can shout. Nobody will take your anger. Nobody can take your calm. Nobody can take your jealousy. For an impure mind, sannyas marg is difficult. But yes, responsibilities are not there. If you are fit, nothing like sannyas. So these two lifestyles are there. This is called karma sannyas. I am not saying jnana karma sannyas, about which Bhagavan had not talked too much. Very little he had talked about it, almost nil. And Arjun felt jnana karma sannyas is karma sannyas. When he is praising, Bhagavan was praising jnana karma sannyas in 4th chapter or moksha. Arjun thought he is praising karma sannyas. And therefore, why he is asking me to go to karma yoga? And this is the seed of the 5th chapter. I hope you have understood slightly. But if you have less vasana, if you don't want to get involved, you are too much meditation oriented, too much puja oriented, too much shastra oriented, he said, good, I don't want. Little food, you give any food, I will eat. I have no vasana of associating, I have no vasana of children, I have no vasana of husband, wife, I have no vasana of sightseeing, I have no vasana of living in a palatial house, I have no vasana of putting on good clothes. I think, please join us. Please apply, I'll approve. ठीक कह रहे ना? People will not give you attention. Nobody will talk to you for days. Don't say you are not talking to me. Nobody will talk to you. When mummy, daddy has gone, you can't live with mummy and daddy. Mummy? Mummy? कोई बात भी नहीं करेगा. I have lived in the place nobody talks also. No, I am feeling lonely. Then why did you come on this path? You have no meditation to do. You have no sadhana to do. If you have vasana needs the area of expression. Otherwise you become depression. You will become hypocrite. You will show something, you will be something. So you are worse than other person who is enjoying the world. At least he is enjoying it without being hypocrite. ठीक है? And this was Arjun's question. I hope we have built up the topic and we are going to land on this chapter with this note. I can only hope. So what we said, moksha is the main goal. The karana of moksha is Gyan Marg. Karana of Gyan Marg is to Karma Yoga and Sannyas Yoga. Sannyas, Karma Sannyas. And Karma Sannyas is also called Vividisha Sannyas, external Sannyas. External Sannyas is called you choose a system, you choose a dress, you leave the family with their consent and you focus yourself. Because you have less vasanas, you are preparing yourself for Jnana Yogita. And let me tell you, Upanishadic students, most of them are like this only. You are very qualified. You saw that. Oh, my time is now over. Please don't miss this one. Atha panchamodhyayah Shri Bhagavan Arjun uvacha Sannyasam karmanam Krishna Punaryogancha Sanshasi यच्छ्रेय एतयोरेकम् तन्मे ब्रूहि सुनिश्चितम्. Arjun is saying, Hey Krishna Bhagavan, sannyasam karmanam. First you praise sannyas is so good. He is referring to 4th chapter. But last you said, yogam samsasi, you should go to karma yoga. But you tell me one thing. Which is best among two? Bhagavan was not talking about these two. It is not that he was not talking about karma sannyas and karma yoga. But Arjun is asking the question that between leaving the action and doing the action, which path is better? Arjun's intention was asking this question, he couldn't word it very properly. Student, you don't expect the student to ask the questions very precisely. He can put it confusingly. The teacher who should discriminate and give the answer. And therefore, Bhagavan didn't argue that, please correct yourself. Bhagavan said, okay, I'll tell you between both who is better. Because I know what you are coming from. We'll see that tomorrow. Om Har Har Namah Parvati Pade Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki. बोलिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव.